Whether you're going female to male or male to female, this tutorial is for you. What's up, guys? So jumping right into this, I used I had a soda, and I haven't had soda in like forever. So hold the phone. So I primed as usual, and then I put on a coat of foundation. And so now we're gonna go in with the creams to highlight and contour the face. And I have decided that this side is the female side and this side is the male side. So I have like pictures up. Now I have done this makeup before. Let me just preface this video by saying I am not a professional when it comes to doing this kind of makeup, but I am also not a beginner. I semi know what I'm doing and I have done this before. Obviously there are way better YouTubers that you can watch. I'm just gonna give you the general vibe that I know to be true. Okay, so first I'm going to do the contouring. We are going to do... Oh, that's way too much. Now, what we want to do on the female side is do like a triangle shape, like this. Because this is basically an overview. A woman's face is a triangle, a man's face is a square. I go for like the perfect Squidward shape when it comes to contour like that. So then with the male side, instead of doing this where we have like an angle, we're going to do straight line and then down. Like that. So now that we have like our cheeks semi mapped out, I'm just gonna do a little... So now when it comes to the chin, on the female side we want to make our chin smaller, but on the male side we actually want to make our chin look bigger. So we don't actually have to do much over here. So now with the nose, on the female side we want our nose to look smaller, and on the male side we want our nose to look bigger. So doing that, it'll extend our nose so it looks flatter, whereas on the female side it'll look shorter. That looks really weird when I'm facing the camera head on. So now on the male's eye, we want to put a little bit of that shade into the crease of our eye, because male eyes are deeper set in. And we want, and same, we want to go underneath, like right where the bag and the darkness of your eye ends, because that's where your orbital bone is. We're just going to put a tad bit there, just to make it look deeper set. Female eye, we don't really have to do anything. So now, also on the male side, because, now here's the thing, we're going to be doing a lot more on the male side, because I am female. So that's going to take a lot more work. If I were a male doing this, I'd probably be doing a lot more on the female side than I would be on the male side. So also bear that in mind. I'm sorry that this isn't as great as you would probably hope it would be. The female side, we're going to go in with contour on the temples, but we're going to make the shape very round. And on the male side, we're going to not only make it larger than this one, but also make it square. Again, because we want the very tense angles. And then on the male side, we're actually going to put a touch here above our brow, because we want to make our brow bone look bigger. And then on the female side, we're going to put a ton of this on our forehead, because we want our forehead to look smaller. Alright, so now we're just gonna blend this out. And I'm doing this very over-exaggerated. when the sun shines, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. It's coming together. All right. So now we're gonna go in with highlighting. This is the lightest shade of concealer I have. Now, for the female side with the nose, we're going down the center anyway, but we are gonna put a little more on the male side because again, we want the appearance of like a flatter nose. And then classic beauty guru, I'm gonna do like the triangle shape. Then highlight the Cupid's bow because you want your lips to look bigger in essence. And then just like a little bit, little tiniest bit. And then only a teensy little guy on the brow bone. And that's the female side. Now on the male side, we want to highlight the entire jaw and make the chin look bigger by extending our concealer farther than the little hump. And then for highlighting, we're making a sharp point, and then we are super highlighting our brow bone under the brow and over the brow. And then also we are going to super highlight because men typically have a bigger forehead. Then once this is all blended out, I'm gonna go in with translucent powder to set it all. I was like, I don't know why this line looks so harsh. Maybe because it's a straight up straight line. So now eyebrows. So now for eyebrows, I'm gonna do the the female eyebrow first, just because it's gonna be easier because it's my natural brow. I'm just doing a very natural, and this is more stereotypical than biological at this point. Not all women and not all men look like this. This is just the typical stereotypical makeup that I learned how to do. So if I offend anybody, I'm sorry. So I just did a really natural brow on this side. Now, like I did for the Skincare by Hiram video, I'm going to do really, not only like messy, but a lot bigger brows. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just going at it. Yeah, the eyebrow is what really makes the difference on the male side, honestly. Now this doesn't look like a flipping fantastic brow, but in terms of versus the female side, it does bring the essence. So as a specialty item on each side, I'm gonna do a beard on this side, so I'm gonna do mascara on this side to like compensate. And this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. So now for the beard, I'm going to take now this is Ben Nye Creme face paint. You want to, and you're going to use this kind of sponge. It's very speckly. You honestly could use a stippling brush, and I'm going to dip it into the paint, and then I'm going to go on my arm a little bit, just to see like what it looks like, but also to get the first round of like chunkies off. And then I'm going to, now beards are more heavy on the bottom than they are on the top. And I'm gonna make sure to go all over, and I'm more holding my sponge like this, so I don't get squares of color on my face. And you should typically stop doing the beard once you reach like the top of the cheekbone. And if you did mess up on the contour, this will really help hide it. So now going on to the mustache area. Now all the men I've typically seen, and I don't know why, they don't have hair here. Like they have the goatee area here, and then on the bottom then it goes back up. So I would say just bear that in mind. And just keep going with your speckles until you're happy with it. I think that looks good. I mean, like, I hope. You know, probably doesn't. One thing I hate about Ben Nye is that it never comes out of any product. And then I'm just gonna like tap that with the excess powder of my sponge and stuff just to like dull it a little bit. So just add like the teensiest bit of contrast. I'm gonna go in with like this gray color and just do the tiniest little bit. I don't want a lot. I just want a little color contrast just so it looks a little more realistic. Oh yeah, there we go, baby. I don't know why I go like this when I'm being a man. And honestly, that's it. That is at least what I would do, and this is as far as I would go. So this is the male side, close up. And then to the female side. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I loved doing this like simple tutorial. It's not every day you get to do something like this, and I hope it really did help you with what you want. Obviously, things could be cleaner, things could be better, but this is like a basic guide to the reversal process. Obviously, there are a ton of more videos on YouTube. There are a ton of pictures on Google image as well as other places of people doing it, and it's very simple if you just remember female, triangle, male, square. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys like me, please subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell because we are doing 31 days of Halloween here on my channel, and today is only day 4. Alright, thank you guys so much. Bye!